In the last episode, we built this massive reactor, and we also happened to get the seeds for prismarine, diamonds, fish, and squids to go ahead and be able to make conduits, so that way we can go ahead and upgrade our farms. And in between episodes, I went ahead and upgraded our uranium farm from being 6 plants over there to a full farm over here with 81 uranium crops. So we have plenty of uranium now to go ahead and get this, reactor up and running, and that's kind of fun. What is happening there? Oh my god, 90 millibuckets a tick. That's a lot. Anyways, I digress. So I think today I want to get into maybe Ars Nouveau, and I also happen to update the pack in between episodes. I don't know, it does automatically update. Cool. So they've added a few quests and fixed a few things as well, and they have a full draconic. My game just crashed. So apparently that was a one-time thing, because look at this bad boy right here. Look at this quest line. Oh, it's so beautiful. So apparently draconic evolutions in the pack. I think it got added either like last update or the update beforehand, but yeah, looks like my quest book is finally working now. So let's go ahead and look at Ars Nouveau, and this is one of the items or one of the mods that we need to go ahead and get into relatively quickly, because if we want vibranium, right, vibranium ingots require, I believe, yes, these fire essence, water essence, air essence, and earth essence from Ars Nouveau. And it looks like it needs 3 insanium and then a bucket of life essence from the blood magic mod, which we'll have to get into blood magic. I don't know which one I want to do first. I think I'm going to actually do blood magic first. I think blood magic sounds kind of fun right now, honestly. So if I come over here and let's try and make our very first blood altar, it should be relatively easy and basic from what I understand. It isn't like ozone that doesn't require like 80 billion different steps. There is our blood altar like so. Bam, bam, and bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this junk in my inventory from when I was doing stuff in between episodes. And yeah, so to get into blood magic, it's actually relatively simple, and all we have to do is make the blood altar and then also get ourselves a sacrificial knife from blood magic, which is relatively easy. And then what we're gonna have to go ahead and do, and actually the blood magic is gonna need a lot of room for the actual like altar itself. So let's go ahead and put this down like so, and then let's go ahead and prick ourselves a couple of times like so, and you can kind of see that we have 1 bucket of life essence inside of the altar, and we can go ahead and do that a few times here to go ahead and get a few blood buckets here. Also, where you might actually want to consider investing in more hearts or some sort of regeneration, that way we can make blood magic a little bit more easier. Now I'm not seeing any sort of heart canisters or anything in this pack, which is kind of, I guess, really annoying. So I guess we're gonna have to go with the regen option of some kind, but we will figure that out in a second. So it looks like I have 3 regen totems from the ability bottles or everlasting ability bottles mod, which is really good because I believe that's going to give us regen 3 potentially. Oh, you know what? We also have absorption. Absorption is really cool as well, and that requires 5 levels. With your blood altar full, what you can do is go ahead and throw in some stone, I believe, to go ahead and start the whole process of making the blank slates that you need to go ahead and upgrade your altar, right? So it's going to take at least, I think, 1 or 2 buckets. Go ahead and get your first blank slate here. Aha, beautiful. There is our very first blank slate, and it took exactly 1 bucket. So that's actually perfect. And I believe we can go ahead and watch this, or whatchamacallit. We can go ahead and use the time in a bottle to go ahead and speed this up just that little bit. The next item that we're going to have to go ahead and make is called the weak blood orb, which requires a diamond and 2,000 LP inside of the blood altar. Once you get your blood orb, what you're gonna go ahead and do is right click it and bind it to you, and then it should, give you LP in your network like so. Let's go ahead and refill this back up. Also, let's go ahead and take ourselves the 10 blank runes that we got like so, put the weak blood orb in the center like so, and then go ahead and grab yourself some stone. And once you do that, you should get these blank runes like so. We need 8 of them like so, and then this blank rune will go ahead and upgrade our altar from a tier 0 or tier 1 to a tier 2, I believe, just like that, right? So just like this, and now we have a tier 2 blood altar, which is going to allow us to go ahead, I believe, make the next set of runes. Also, I think if you go ahead and throw a bucket in here, and it should give you a bucket of life essence. Beautiful, good. So we didn't actually need to go ahead and get anything too crazy with blood magic, which is pretty good. Okay, so this is step 1 of getting the vibranium ingot done. So the next step is going to be Ars Nouveau, which is going to be a little bit more tricky than I, first anticipated. There we go. Get the worm book, which I believe, yep, is the manual for Ars Nouveau. Let's go ahead and make our first novice spell book, which looks relatively simple to make. It just needs some iron tools, which luckily for us, we've got plenty of iron hanging around spare, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. There we go. And then we should be able to make our very first novice spell book and bind it to ourselves by right clicking. Beautiful. Okay, so creating your first spell. Okay, how to make our very first spell. That's pretty cool. And then what else do we get for this? Okay, the major spell book. Okay, so we need archwood, which archwood logs. Where do we get archwood from? I don't know, but it's going to be worth finding out. So it looks like sieving the blocks here, the moss blocks here with the sieve here, we can get a bunch of different saplings. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I still have my netherite. Yep, I do. So if I come over here and grab myself, I don't know, just like a stack of moss blocks, I should in theory be able to go ahead and hopefully get what we need. I just noticed that our reactor is not outputting the waste at all, which is not ideal. Also, can I fix this to craft like a stack of uranium at a time? That would be nice. Okay, so with the archwood saplings acquired, I think all I have to do is plant them down like so. Give them a little bit of bone meal, and then I should be able to go ahead and vein mine this like so, and get a few more. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for the flashing archwood as well. And then we should go ahead and break that down like so, and then get a crap ton more saplings, hopefully. Beautiful. And these guys have EMC. What a freaking shocker. Okay, so now that we have that, so flashing, and I believe that was blood, it was something wood, I don't remember. Yeah, blazing archwood. Beautiful. So now that we've got that, that's gonna unlock us. We need one more, cascading. Did we not get cascading? Because if so, I'm going to do a little bit more sifting. We did not get it. Okay, so I should be able to go ahead and make my very first scribes table. Oh boy, here we go. So the scribes table is just gonna need some archwood slabs. Thankfully, we've got a few of those, and we should be good to go. Boom, there's our scribing table. Let's go ahead and plop that down like so, and then we should be able to go ahead and start making a bunch of spells. Perfect. Now here is the question though. I have a very big question. How do we start to generate mana? Okay, so the imbuement chamber. To create one of the main crafting items in Ars Nouveau, the source gem, we will need to make an imbuement chamber. The imbuement chamber requires source to imbue items. It produces a small amount of source by itself, but can also use source shards as a power source. Several recipes also require arcane pedestals to be placed around it as well. Okay, good to know. So let's go ahead and I guess make the imbuement chamber, which looks relatively easy. Honestly, I'm gonna go move this somewhere elsewhere, not like there, because it's probably gonna need a bigger ish area. Let's go ahead and place that down like so. I guess I'm gonna place it down this way for it to be facing the other way. Beautiful. That's such a weird one. And then let's go ahead and again make that imbuement chamber, and it should be good and easy. Bam, bam, bam. And I believe we have to turn lapis into source gems if I'm not mistaken. So if I come over here and grab some lapis lazuli and then go ahead and put it in there, and it should go ahead and craft into the very first source gem that we're gonna go ahead and need. Yes, so there we go. We're gonna go ahead and need 2 source gems, and it looks like we can get some of the essences, which is pretty cool. And then it looks like we're gonna have to do, yes, this is the way that we're gonna figure out how to generate some source. There's 1 source gem right there. Beautiful. And we should be almost ready to get our second one. And there is our second source gem. Let's go ahead and I guess make ourselves a source jar, which shouldn't be that hard. I didn't bookmark it, so let's go ahead and find it in JEI. Source jars right here. Bam, bam, bam. We are gonna need a little bit more of that archwood stuff, which is fine, and then we should be good to go. There is our very first source jar. I don't think this is going to transfer a source from here to here. I don't think that's how that works, but it's worth a shot here. So create source by growing plants. Let's see, creates by nearby food, storing potions, generate source for mob deaths and animal breeding. And the volcano, I believe this one's going to be the easiest one. I believe I can generate it off of basically anything related to burnables, so like coal and stuff like that. And just like that, we have the volcanic source link. Beautiful. Now I hope that this doesn't require lava. I'm hoping I can just feed you coal. Does it tell me in the quest book here? The volcanic source link generates a source by consuming burnable items. Arch logs will generate bonus source. As it burns items, it will convert nearby stone into lava. This generates lava lilies. Interesting. So I'm wondering if I have stone brick. Does that count as stone? I hope not. I really hope that it's just normal Minecraft stone here and not like, you know, stone brick or anything like that, because that would really stink, because our entire base is made out of, you know, stone brick. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna put that bad boy down. I think if I grab a cable, I can technically, you know, put an exporter here and export coal into this, and hopefully that will do us very well. If I do that and then grab myself a exporter like so, I don't really care for the bonuses honestly, but this is fun. This should do perfectly. So coal, and again, we've got plenty enough coal, and we also have coal seeds, so it's not the end of the world honestly for this. So go ahead and drop that in there like so, and then link it up with a cable, and it should start to export into here. Do you not like coal, my guy? Does it have to be dropped nearby? It has to be dropped. Oh, that's interesting. How am I gonna do that? Do you at least give out a redstone signal? So the volcanic source link doesn't itself, but the source jars do. So I'm wondering if I just put a stack of this down, how fast will it just go through the stack of items? If I do this, will it speed it up? Oh yeah, look at that. Holy heck. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so good. If we just drop like a bunch of this coal down, yeah, we should see this start to fill up relatively quickly, I think. Yeah, look at how fast it's filling. Okay, with that being said, now that we've got source, we need source stone, which I believe needs the imbuement chain. Oh no, it needs the source gems around some sort of stone. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get a few of those source gems. Oh wait, we've got actually quite a few here. If I grab myself some stone like so, and then come over here and put the source gems inside of here like so, make a few of those for now. We should in theory be good to go here. And the arcane pedestal, yeah, when do we get to start making the essences? This is the tablet stuff. Where do I make the essences? So fire essence, for example, from Ars Nouveau requires 2000 source, and the imbuement chamber, right, this is where it's saying that it requires the arcane pedestals for the imbuement chamber. So arcane pedestals, those require us to go ahead and make the oh, we're gonna need a few more source gems. Yeah, let's go ahead and make those. Okay, so I think we should go ahead and be able to make this now. So if I grab a torch, a gunpowder, and a flint and steel, I should be able to make some fire essence. So flint and steel is just gonna be some flint and then some iron, which is relatively simple enough to make. The gunpowder, which we should already have like billions of gunpowder, and then we need, I believe, what was the last item here for the fire essence? Right, a torch. That's relatively easy to make. And then go ahead and put these said items onto the platforms like so. And then what goes in the middle here? A source gem. So if I do this, crafting fire essence, add source nearby to increase craft speed. There is nearby source. Okay, that was just weird. There we go. There's our very first fire essence. Boom. Water essence is gonna be kelp, snow, and water buckets. That's relatively simple. I do have kelp. I know that. We have 200,000 kelp. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of kelp. And I'm actually gonna need more source gems. Hold on, let's go ahead and pop that in there like so. Oh my god, can I not actually craft? That's really interesting that you can't do that. So if I go ahead and do this now, can I? Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some more materials here. So we don't have an actual water bucket. That's fine. Do I have snow? I do have snow. Beautiful. Snow, kelp, and then water, which is fine. That's relatively easy to get. Water, snow, kelp, and then a source gem. Beautiful. And then earth is gonna be iron, some sort of seed, and then some sort of dirt. Okay, that's fair. Also, it looks like these items don't get consumed when you're crafting with these things. Weird, that's not the case, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get myself a chest here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put these resources in a chest, so that way, you know, we can go back and use them when we need them. So the gunpowder, the flint and steel, and the torch should be fine. And then, okay, so the next one is going to be earth, which is going to be iron, some sort of seed. So iron ingot, and then some sort of seed. I'm hoping that wheat seeds will do. And then we need the dirt, which is fine. We can go ahead and grab some of that. We have plenty enough of that. And let's go ahead and pop these in like so. And hopefully this is going to be enough. Perfect. And then once that's done crafting, I should, in theory, be able to go ahead and do the next one. Let's go ahead and throw down some more coal to go ahead and, you know, get that to make more of the source, because we're going to need that actually. So boom, boom, and boom. Go ahead and put that in there. And then the next one is going to be air, which is going to be a wilden wing, some sort of arrow, and then some feathers. Okay, so feathers, arrows, and then wilden wings, which I actually might need to make a farm for these guys because we don't have too many of those. Actually, I just remembered that they don't get consumed, which is really good. So bam, bam, bam. That is all done. And I think we're pretty much ready to go ahead and make our vibranium ingot. So vibranium, like so. Vibranium ingots require the summoning altar like so. And then we're gonna need, oh god, I'm gonna need at least a few more of these. I'm gonna need, oh god, another 2 buckets. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this a couple more times, so we'll be right back. Okay, so I should be able to come over to our summoning altar like so, and go ahead and put all these bad boys in like so, and then put all the modium ingot like so. Oh, that's not how that works apparently. What do you, oh, it's missing the insanium essence. Where did, okay, hold on, take that, put that back in. I need 9 insanium essence. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and let's go ahead and dump that bad boy in there like so, and then go ahead and click all the modium on top, and then that's gonna give us a bunch of uranium or vibranium. What is happening? There we go. Give that back, give that back. What are we missing now? Oh, right, the blood buckets, because those don't stack apparently. So go ahead and shift click that bad boy like so. Go ahead and put that bad boy back in there, and then shift click like so. And bam, bam, bam. We have now got 9 vibranium ingots, which we're gonna go ahead and turn into vibranium ore like so, or vibranium block like so. And then I should, in theory, be able to take this and put it in here as a catalyst, and then let this bad boy run, and hopefully we'll go ahead and get ourselves some more vibranium. Now, I don't know if that's 100% guaranteed, but we'll find out in 2 seconds here. Yes, it is. Good. So we have now basically got unlimited vibranium, all we want. Look at how cute this little fella is. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. So from this point on, making the unobtanium is actually really easy, like very surprisingly easy, because if I look at the usages for this, I can look at unobtanium, which just requires the vibranium, the dragon steel, and the persistent crystal from the Ender IO mod, which just needs a vibrant crystal and a silver shulker. And then this just needs some vibrant alloy and some emeralds, which is relatively easy. So that's the easy part. The soul vial of a shulker is going to be a little bit more tricky. However, though, this dragon steel stuff is relatively simple as well. It is just apatite, dragon breath, and netherite in the induction smelter, which is fine. So Dragon's Breath also is easy. We can get it from the loot fabricator, but also we can get it from the extractor with the dragon head underneath it. So I say let's go ahead and get to crafting. So let's go ahead and make another extractor if I can. That should be relatively easy. So the extractor from Zycraft. I can't believe we're doing 2 of these in one episode. That's actually insane. So the extractor is going to be easy. Once I find it, there we go. The extractor is just going to go ahead and need a piston or 30, and then we're going to need some item ports, which is easy enough. Wait, is that an alchemical chest for that? I was about to say that is crazy if it requires that much, but it doesn't. There we go. Go ahead and get me some item ports like so, and then we should be pretty much good to go as long as we can get ourselves some kiwi. Which, did I teach it to my table or no? Because if I didn't, well, we're gonna be in trouble. And there we go. We now have Dragon's Breath coming in very slowly, but that's okay, because you know what? No Dragon's Breath is better than having Dragon Breath is better than having no Dragon's Breath, right? So there we go. And I think I can also just, you know, speed this up a little bit. It doesn't look like this is being affected at all, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. Now, is this guy linked to anything? I don't think it is, unfortunately. So if I go ahead and do this, we do need a induction smelter. So let's go ahead and make one of those. That shouldn't be that hard to make, I don't think. I'm just gonna need a few things like Invar gears, which shouldn't be terrible to make. So if I go ahead and do that, one induction smelter later, I should be able to go ahead and say, hey, put this down here like so. Come down here with the configuration on the bottom to be input, the top to be output like so. And all we have to go ahead and do is grab ourselves some crafters and also potentially a interface to go ahead and dump items into like so. And then that should be relatively easy. Now we can go ahead and make anything with the induction smelter, like alloys and such that we possibly might go ahead and need. I just had a thought. I was wondering if I can go ahead and automate the primitive blast furnace to go ahead and make the things that I need. And it does look like this is automatable. Good. Okay, so how does this work though? Because do I need to pump items out of it, or will it just, I don't think it will auto extract, unfortunately. So I actually might need to go ahead and auto export items out of this, which shouldn't be hard to do, assuming it's not like sided, right? So if I do something like this, will it pull out the items? Yes, it will. Okay, good. So basically the primitive alloy smelter is basically automatable. So I think we're pretty much almost there, ready to go ahead and make ourselves the the dragon steel that we need for, or sorry, the unobtanium that we need for the next set of items here. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. The only thing that we don't have is the for this, the soul binder, which is going to be a whole boy. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we're going to need to autocraft a few things here, and it looks like we're gonna have to go ahead and get ourselves some course. Oh my god, I can use, wait, that's an earth charge, I think. I can actually use the mechanism crusher to do this. Okay, that's actually sick, because I thought I was gonna have to go down like a bajillion different rabbit holes to go ahead and do this. Do I have my crusher automated? I think I do. Yes, that is the crusher right there. Beautiful. And then I think we can go ahead and make this using the primitive alloy furnace, which is not bad at all. So the solium ingots like so, and then we're gonna go ahead and need the nuggets, which we can go ahead and teach like so, and then the solium chains like so, and then we should be good to go to make that bad boy. And then that is gonna be just one step of like many that we have to go ahead and set up. I didn't mean to put that in there. That is gonna be, like I said, the one step towards what we need to go ahead and do. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw all of this in here like so. And then, okay, so to get this, we're gonna need, we're gonna need the soul binder. That is just step one. We're gonna need to learn how to make these, and these. Hopefully these aren't too expensive. It needs to slice and splice. Dear God, here we go. We're going down this rabbit hole now, because I was like, you know what, we can get this totally this episode, not realizing how much stuff we actually have to go ahead and craft, but that's fine. And then that's the Z logic controller. That's fine. And then we're gonna need, I believe, the thing here, the machine for that, which is a slice and splice, which hopefully we can go ahead and autocraft. I'm gonna need this, which means I'm gonna need you to learn how to make that, which I'm gonna need you to learn how to make everything else. The iron gear, I think you already know how to make, I hope. And we should be good to go. And just like that, we should be able to go ahead and make the soul binder once I go ahead and, you know, get that autocraft requested. And you know what we're gonna also need here? We're gonna need a soul vial. I'm gonna go to the end and then capture myself a shulker. And then, oh wait, we're gonna need how many of these? Ooh, right. We're gonna need a few of these. I'm almost wondering if I should potentially make a powered spawner. Like, how much more worse is this gonna be? Actually, you know what? This is actually not even that bad. I'm gonna make a powered spawner of a shulker if I can, because that way it will be way more easier in the future to autocraft. I confirm that the wireless infinity booster does not work interdimensionally. Unfortunate. Now that I've got a show vial of a shulker, I should be able to take my broken spawner like so, put it into the soul binder. Once I go ahead and grab that, I totally forgot. I didn't grab that out of the system. So soul binder, I don't know why it's not showing up here, but there we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and need at least 2 more octadic capacitors. Go ahead and do that 1, 2, like so. And then those should start to go ahead and craft. Go ahead and plop this bad boy down like so. We're gonna need that capacitor. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, let's go, speed it up. And then I should be able to go ahead and pop that in there. Take my broken blaze spawner with the shulker like so. And it should, in theory, allow me to go ahead and craft it. It is working now. Beautiful. It's got the 8 levels that it wants. Beautiful. And then that's gonna go ahead and make what I want here. And then I should be able to grab the powered spawner from in here like so. And then we'll go ahead and take this once it's done crafting, of course. And we'll go ahead and take this guy and we'll infuse him with the anvil. At least I think that's how that works. Okay. So I think what I have to do then is come and take this recipe like so over here, put the shulker one inside of it, re-encode the pattern, and then tell it to go ahead and make the powered spawner that way with the shulker one inside of the system. Yeah, that's really annoying that you can't change it like that anymore. Now that we've got our 3 shulkers, all I have to do is make 3 of these vibrant crystals like so, which is gonna take a minute. And then I should, in theory, be able to... Is there another shulker around? Oh boy. Now that I did that, now there's gonna be like shulkers everywhere. Not ideal, but hey, it is what it is. The vibrant crystals then come into this guy over here, and we should, in theory, be able to go ahead and make the persistence crystals that we need to go ahead and make the 9 unobtanium ingots that we need. And just like that, I'm going to take 3 of my vibranium like so. We're going to go ahead and toss it in this like so, like this, and like this. And we should be on to a winner here. I believe I can also yoink my upgrades from my pulverizer. Where did I put my pulverizers? In my inventory. Of course it is. Put this bad boy down like so, and then go ahead and yoink these upgrades from this bad boy like so, and then pop that into this induction smelter like so, and we should be good to go. This is actually taking a long time. Now, how long of a crafting recipe is this? It is 100,000 FE. Wow. Okay, that's actually a lot, but nonetheless, we should have our very first 3 unobtanium ingots. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Okay, so where does that leave us on the quest line here? Let's see. I think we're pretty much on the star quest line now, right? Yes. I need to make red matter, which happens to need unobtanium ingots, insanium, and plutonium pellets. Wow. Okay, this is gonna get really expensive really fast. So it looks like we're going to be diving into mechanism relatively soon. Just like the last set, I should be able to turn it into a block form like so, and then come here and put it into the laser like so, and I should start to see unobtanium coming through, right? Let's see. There's the vibranium. Is it going to do the unobtanium next? Yes. Raw unobtanium. Would you look at that? But unfortunately, guys, it is time to wrap up today's episode. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ding down that notification bell, become part of the HunterX tribe. As always, guys, I love you. I want to leave you till next time. Bye-bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know